What's going on, guys? It is Bernardo from the BTNHD, and today you and me and you are going to configure vCenter 7.0, and let's get right into it. All right, so like I said before, you and me and you together, we are going to be installing 7.0 vCenter. I'm actually using the OVA file. You got to download the ISO, extract the ISO, and then within the VCSA folder, there is the OVA file. It's pretty big, right? Now, next thing that we need to do is configure our environment, right? So we need to get inside our DNS, make sure you have a record with whatever name you want your vCenter to be called, with an IP address, and make sure it is a reverse lookup. Right now I have VCSA, which is a record, which is pointing to 192.168.1.120. You're gonna load up your ESXi because I want to load this OVA in here, and we are going to go inside virtual machines, click on create or register a virtual machine, and we are going to pick on deploy a virtual machine from a OVF or an OVA file. We have the OVA file, so that is what we are going to pick. Click on next. You're going to give your virtual machine a name, and then from here you're able to drop that OVA file in there or just click on it. It's going to open up a nice little dialog box to navigate to where you have the OVA file located. You're going to select it, click on open, and there it goes. Okay, and click next. Pick your storage. Click next there. From here you're going to click on I agree for the end user license, and then click on I agree again for the copyright statement, and then click on next, and then provide your network mapping and what type of deployment type you want. Now for my environment, it might be different for you guys, is that you might do large or extra small or extra large, but for my environment I'm going to pick tiny, and tiny is basically 10 gigs of memory, 2 processors, which each processor is going to have, 5 gigs each, and the storage is going to require about 415 gigs of disk space. That's not that bad. And I also made sure that the disk provisioning was set to thin, right? Cool. And I think by default it is checked off to power on automatically once the configuration is done behind the scenes. And for my network, I'm actually mapping it within a NAT network that I have on my server. Once you configure everything within your lab, you're going to click on next, and then it is time to configure it. Now, there's a couple of sections that we are going to pay more attention to the others. We're definitely going to click on the network configuration. You're going to provide your network IP address family, the network mode, your IP address, the prefix, the default gateway, the DNS server, and your network identity. Now, I enter all that information as the following, and it might be different for your environment, right? But this is what I gave for my environment. And the next thing that we need to configure is the SSO configuration, the single sign-on. And click on the little drop down, give the directory a password, then confirm it. And then we need to also configure the system configuration, give a root password, and then confirm it. Then you also have upgrade configuration if you're upgrading an existing vCenter. You also have miscellaneous, and then you also have networking properties. All right. Again, configure it the way that you are going to configure it within your lab. But for me, I only configure the network properties, the single sign-on, and also the system configuration password for now. Okay, click next. You get a nice little review. From here, I forgot to take a screenshot. You are going to get a nice little warning stating that one of the hard drives is just an extra, but is not going to be used during the deployment. So don't freak out about that. Once you click finish here, at the very bottom at the recent tasks, you're going to see that only 2 hard drives, right? 2 virtual hard drives are going to be created for you. Again, that little preview said 3, but only 2 of them, right? So don't freak out. And then you're also going to see the process of importing the VApp. This process takes a while, so just take a chill pill, go grab a cup of coffee, go grab lunch, take a walk, or do something. And eventually when you come back, you should see completed successfully within the recent task, and your virtual machine should be automatically started up. You're able to click on console and then click on launch remote console. You're going to get this, so click on connect anyway. It takes you here. Be patient. Eventually it's going to start loading up all the services, and it's going to take you here. This is a good thing. It actually gives you the website that you need to go into to start configuring or do the continuation of the configuring. So if you open up your favorite browser, you type in your fully qualified domain or even the IP address and make sure you port it to 5480. And once you hit enter, it's going to take you here. Click on advanced. Proceed to the following web address. And now we need to continue the setup. So we are going to click on setup, provide the root password. We already finished stage 1 and now we need to do stage 2. So click on next here. Make sure that the vCenter server configuration is correct. The IP address, the prefix, everything. And once you're happy, click on next. From here, you're going to provide a single sign-on domain as well as a password, then confirm it. Once you're done with that, click on next. This is up to you. If you want to join the experience improvement program, leave it checked off. If not, uncheck it, then click on next. It's ready to complete. Double check everything, click on finish. It's going to give you a nice little warning. Click OK. It's going to start processing itself. It's going to give you this. This process takes a while. Just be patient. And once you're done, you should get this, and it tells you to go to the particular web address. So when you click on close, the VMware vCenter server management has like a timeout. So a timed out logs you off, but just open up a new tab, type in that new web address to go to port 443, hit enter, and then you're able to launch your vSphere client within an HTML5 environment, which is pretty cool. Now, the only problem that I've been having with vCenter 7.0 is when I click on launch vSphere client HTML5, it takes me to a page stating that no healthy upstream. It looks like 7.0 has a bug. I'm still waiting for VMware to fix that problem. Overall, it looks like the installation was successful. When I log into the VMware appliance management, everything is healthy. I just can't log into the portal to create virtual machines. And that's it, guys. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure to hit that thumbs up. Don't forget about smashing that subscribe button. Also, hit that notification bell to get the latest and greatest from this guy. And I catch you guys on the next one. Peace out.